All right, welcome back to trigonometry. We are going to be looking at how to do a identity. So what we're looking at here is cosine A minus B divided by cosine A cosine B is equal to this thing right here. The thing about the identities is you have to pick a side and start with that. Since there's more to do with the left-hand side, usually the left-hand side is the thing that you're supposed to start on. It doesn't really matter, but we'll say if you when in doubt, if you're like, I don't know where to start on the left. Okay. But usually start with where do I know how to do something? Okay. So cosine A minus B. That's pretty much asking us what is the difference of angles. So we have cosine A, cosine B, the signs change, plus sine A, sine B, and then we're dividing this by cosine A, cosine B. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this fraction up, and we have cosine A, cosine B divided by cosine A, cosine B, plus, and here I have sine A, sine B up on the top here, divided by cosine A, cosine B on the bottom. Okay, now I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, that's really convenient that cosine A, cosine A, cosine, and sine cosine A, cosine A, cosine B, and cosine B are like sitting here. This is a fancy way to write one, right? Plus, now we have sine over cosine. That's the tangent of A. Sine over cosine, again, that's the tangent. That's tangent of B. And when I go back up here and look at it, it's like, oh, 1 plus tangent A, tangent B. And there you go. That's it. That's the end of the story. So that's all you had to do with this thing. That's it. We're done with those. Okay, I typically like to do only one problem per video because if I screw it up, there's less for me to have to rewrite or retake. So I know these are going to be really short, but that's how we're doing this side of this thing. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Good luck with it. Practice the videos or practice the trigonometric identities, and those tend to be a little tricky, but this is the place where I do add quite a few of them so that you guys have a chance to get some partial credit with things. You have to know the sum and difference angle formulas for sine and cosine. You do not have to know for tangent. If I ask you a tangent problem, I will give you the formula. Okay. You have to know the double angle formulas for cosine and sine. Okay. Again, tangent. If there's a double angle involving tangent, I will give you the formula. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you next time.